someone not understanding their disability, skills used to get through these events are called coping mechanisms. The first coping mechanism that every neurodivergent person uses to fit in with their friends and coworkers. The true definition of masking is hiding your neurodivergent traits to fit in, as I stated. The next coping mechanism is stimming. Well, people who are neurodivergent are known to stim to help calm themselves down. There are several different examples of stimming, including rocking, flapping hands, pacing, and several more. It states in the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. The reason is that someone who is neurodivergent stims can vary, but it might be because it brings sensory reinforcement or sensory stimulation to the individual. Therapy is the third and final coping mechanism that I will be talking about. The different types of speech therapies that are available to neurodivergent and or neurotypical individuals are behavioral therapy, speech therapy, sensory therapy, and mental health therapy. According to Maryville University, speech therapy utilizes several techniques to assess and treat speech, hearing, and swallowing difficulties. These issues can develop because of an illness or injury in adults, or they may arise during childhood development. The second type of therapy, behavioral therapy, will help someone learn how to cope with their anger or other behavioral and behaviors and how to control and or suppress them. The third type of therapy is sensory therapy, which helps individuals with sensory issues, which helps them to process their sensory through fun and intriguing ways to help them. The last type of therapy is mental health therapy, which can help with trauma, anxiety, and emotional overload of being stressed by dealing with being in a neurotypical world. Now let's talk about how they deal with the workplace and their normal life. The mind of a neurodivergent at the workplace and in their daily life can be very stressful for them, from being sensitive to having one-on-one interactions, sensory sensitivities, and adjusting to change. Adjusting to change at home or work and dealing with sensory sensitivity. The first subject a neurodivergent individuals struggle with is sensory sensitivities. The type of sensory sensitivities would be lights that are too bright, textures, and strong smells. The next struggle for a neurodivergent individual is communication. The difficulties they have are eye-to-eye contact. When they are nonverbal, they will use a tablet or some other source of communication to talk to somebody. The final topic is the difficulty of getting used to changes in their life and how they deal with these changes. The type of changes they might face are something new in the workplace that wasn't there before. Someone who is neurodivergent doesn't like change in their own home or places they go to in their day-to-day lives. They can use their coping mechanisms to overcome the changes in their life, as stated earlier. Finally, we can look at what we talked about earlier. The things we have learned about today, how they deal with daily living and navigating the workplace and daily living. And I'm glad I got to teach everyone how everyone is different in each unique way. Today we explored not just the facts, but the meaning behind them. Knowledge is only successful when it is put into action, so share what you have gained and used it.